editors. It's on page 28 of the Daily Sun newspaper. Of course, it comes with one rider, not some riders, just one rider. Promises to engage authorities to review. Promises to engage authorities on review of NBC Act, anti-media laws. Page 28 of the Daily Sun newspaper has the story, of course, talking about press freedom and liberty to do constitutional responsibility of journalists. That's on page 28. I do know that Flora also has that freedom to join me now on the program. Good morning, Flora. I'm not infringing on your fundamental human rights. Neither will I even try to infringe.
But you're trying to do something. This one, you're already giving me an excuse ahead of it.
I do not know. Okay. I'm just welcoming you. You know, it's good to welcome you in the month of May. May everything work well for
Amen.
us.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Pastor. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning and good morning. All right. So thank you for the prayer.
Oh, okay. That's the only thing you got from my welcome message.
The month will be good for all of us.
Okay then.
Yes.
So we're taking stories from the Daily Sun newspaper of this morning. Of course, I welcome Flora Iwaya on the program, and this will it will really shock you. That's if you want to be shocked anyway. 7,552 bank accounts on CBN watch list over cybercrime.
Oh.
Now that's huge. Now, what's important to note there would be the fact that of these 7,552, there will be hundreds of them that know nothing about the case. You know why? Some people just carelessly release their account details for people to use for transactions, and you don't even know what proceeds. The money coming to your account is really meant for. So I think you should be careful. Don't just give out a bank account to people. Please, I want someone to transfer money to you on my behalf.
Let me use your account to pick some money.
I think you should be careful. These are many more you find on the pages of the Daily Sun newspaper. Let me not leave this yet. We must not give up on New Nigeria. That's coming from Oshimbajo, page 23 of the Daily Sun. As the story.
All right, moving on to Vanguard. I have this headline: No regrets. No regrets declaring Binani winner, says Adamawa Rek. So I think, okay, let me give you the riders here. Police arrest, grill him in Abuja. Investigations continue. Other officials fingered under interrogation. I did not collect 2 billion naira bribe, Yunusa Ari, says bribe allegation, social media hype.
Investigations are on. I will know if it's a social media hype or real media hype or personal hype.
But when the REC is saying he has no regret declaring Binani the winner of that election.
He's a Nigerian, entitled to his opinion. He's presumed innocent until proven guilty. Until a court of competent jurisdiction says he is guilty. So,
is this not a glaring issue?
What's glaring?
That what he did was against the Electoral Act.
Well, when a matter like this comes up, Flora, we allow the law to take its course. Law enforcement agents have arrested them after interrogation, investigation. If there is a need, you will be charged to court. It's the court that will now say it's glaring or it's not glaring. Okay. For us, we just report that he's been arrested. We report that he said he has no regrets doing what he did. We leave that to security agencies to know whether he should regret it or not. And the court will now make the final pronouncement on whether or not he is guilty. As it stands, we just tell you he's been arrested. He said he has no regret doing what he did, and from there we move.
All right, as we are moving, we have Abia Assembly Balls as 2 speakers emerge. Oshibajo, symbol of national unity, says Buhari, Gowon, and others. World Press Freedom Day. NGE tasks incoming government on safety of journalists. Buhari okays partial exclusion of finance ministry from TSA. Ekweremadu, temper justice with mercy. Reps, ECOWAS Parliament urge UK government. Sudan, second batch of Nigerian evacuees arrive Port Sudan. NSIA launches 2 complaints to deliver healthcare plan. And on sports, we have 2023 Under-17 AFCON. Gusau charges Eaglets to overpower Morocco. Details of these are what you should find on the pages of Vanguard newspaper today.
Okay, let's see how punchy the Punch newspaper is this morning with headlines right on the front page of the paper. Let's check. Legal battle begins Monday as tribunal hears petitions. That's talking about Tinubu's victory. APC expresses readiness, says it is aware of hearing dates. PDP Atiku will emerge victorious. Legal team tells Nigerians. Of course, that's what you find on the front page of the Punch newspaper. It spills to the second page. You find the stories there. Right on the front page of the Punch newspaper, you also find pictures of stranded Nigerians who have been evacuated from troubled Sudan. Then you also find a story there coming from the Speaker of the House of Representatives ordering probe while they are stranded at Egypt's border. 792 Nigerians abducted in first quarter. That's according to reports. 792 Nigerians abducted in first quarter. First quarter of each year, check the reports, you know what exactly it's talking about. Ogun Rep elects activists clash in traffic over broken car mirror. Well, all this unfortunate, careless, and what's a friend we call ruffle fight. But now, having to do with rep elects, of course, not just him, an activist. So is that a rep activism or what? Just check the details of the story there and let's see what exactly is the detail of the issue. I have delivered on change agenda, says Buhari. All right. That's coming from President Muhammadu Buhari. He says he's been able to deliver on change agenda. You would want to read details on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. Before I leave the Punch newspaper, let's see 2 or 3 more stories there. External debt. FG deducts 78 billion naira from state allocations. Page 17 of the Punch newspaper has that story. Controversial Adamawa Rec detained, insists Binani won poll. Page 5 of page 8 rather of the Punch newspaper has that story. Deadly noodles. NAFDAC takes probe to factories, markets. Page 27 of the Punch newspaper has that story. I think it's if you ask me, the biggest story I've taken this morning because it has to do with the life of Nigerians, and you just have to be careful. You don't know which one is which and which one isn't. So NAFDAC says it's probing and taking precautionary measures. It's not even precautionary anymore. It's taking mitigating measures to really deal with the situation. But in the meantime, you have to be careful. I think I would not be the one to tell you what to do, but you know what to do. So be careful. Details of this and many more. Grab a copy of the Punch newspaper and you find details of the stories and others there.
Moving on to the New Telegraph, supplementary polls. Adamawa Rec arrested in custody. That's on page 3 of the newspaper. Cashless transaction. 504,572 POS terminals still inactive. Senate mulls uniform retirement age for judicial workers. You can find the details of that story on page 5 and 7 of the New Telegraph. Thanks Assembly. APC NWC meets today. May decide on zoning. Labour to stop flights to Imo over May Day disruption. That's on page 4, and they are urging affiliate unions to mobilize. You can get the details, page 4 of the New Telegraph. We also have JAMB releases 2023 UTME results. Cancer scare. NAFDAC bans special chicken flavor noodles importation. All right, details of that story, all the stories rather, you find on the pages of the New Telegraph newspaper.
Okay, almost all these stories also are peculiar to some of these other newspapers. Of course, you find many of those stories on the pages of Leadership newspaper. Of course, ahead of inauguration, rents, property values surge in Abuja. Yes, people want to go there and just like some people are also in their cars waiting, trying to lobby the president-elect, and they have to be in their car, sleeping there, and all of those. Now, I think they're trying to rent apartments, so there's a surge in prices of all of those now. Okay, on the pages of the Guardian newspaper, you also find almost all of those stories there. This day newspaper also has the stories we've taken this morning. So let's try and check certain things from the sporting arena this morning and see what exactly we have there. Sporting Sun will be our guide in the sporting arena this morning. PSG suspends Messi for 2 weeks. Okay. Super Eagles star lands in court over sex scandal. Which of them? Check the Sporting Sun. You know the one?
No. I'll check the Sporting Sun.
Okay, you check. You also want to know?
Yes, I'm interested.
Oh, okay. I know you'll be interested. You say no to sex scandal. I understand you. Everyone, please check details in the Sporting Sun newspaper of this morning. And on that note, we say thank you so much for being with us on this part of the program. We will take a break. When we return, we'll be taking a closer look at what should be the preoccupation in the mind of the incoming administration, most especially in the areas of economy and security. Mr. Khalid will be our guide. Please do stay with us then.